So today I decided to fire up Piccabeen Bay and try my luck at a Rusa deer competition. So the competition that we're going to be trying for is harvest the highest scoring Rusa deer with one shot from a shotgun slug, 100% harvest value, but the catch is only the first one that I shoot counts. So we're going to kind of go wandering around looking for a big Rusa deer, and we're going to gun it down with a slug. I don't know how long it's going to take me to find one worthy of a slug, but we're gonna go out there and see what happens. Should be good. That might be our stag. 145 to 175 isn't a giant, but I think for this competition that's more than enough to take top 3. I'm not really super concerned on winning this competition. I've got more than enough items and EMs and stuff in this game that I don't need to be. I need to be winning every competition. I'd rather just kind of hunt these guys with my bow and do it efficiently. So I think I'll take this guy out early, that way I don't have to worry about gunshots for the remainder of my hunts. I think that one will actually be pretty good. Now I believe the conditions were we have to shoot him unspooked at 100% harvest value, so I'm going to hope he gets a little bit closer. I can put this slug somewhere where I make sure he drops. And that way he'll count, and that should get us top 3. Top 3 for now, for sure. But we should also finish top 3. I don't like that he stopped right there. These guys are pretty prone to spooking when they get bigger. And I think I might be... Yep, just barely in his line of sight. That's fine. We'll go find him and I'll make that shot at a little bit further distance next time. That or I'll set up next to a tree or something a little bit more strategic. I can hear him coming up the hill. Took me like 10 minutes to find him. I expected to be after this dude for a while. Well, he dropped, so we should count. I did not like him standing in that bush, but it's fine. He's down. Let's see. I'm hoping that he scores like mid 160s, but looking at his rack, I'm thinking he's probably going to be high 150s. I haven't hunted Rusa deer hard in a while, so my score estimating isn't that great. I'm gonna make my final guess like 159. 163, that's enough to get top 3. I'm happy with that. Don't think... I might as well take a trophy shot of him. That's a pretty nice stag. Alright, so after struggling with this picture for about 15 minutes, it still doesn't look all that amazing, but it's fine. I'm happy with it. We've got another little stag kicking around. I fast traveled over to my tree stand. This is the first little stag to come in. He might be the only one in the area. I haven't heard any more calls, but we got something out of it. I'm just waiting for him to come into range so that we can take him out with the bow. He does not seem to want to come to this side of the tree. Just keeps circling around over there. Not really sure what he's doing, but thought he was going to come around to this side and give me a shot right there, but then he looped back. There we go. And down he goes. Gonna do a quick little scour around and see if we can see any more. But like I said, I think that he's probably the only one in the area. We've been calling for a little bit and haven't seen a whole lot of action. This pig was sleeping here when I got here. I got to the stand and didn't even notice him, but I took my chances on making the shot, and he is also laying right there. But we'll hop down and pick up our Rusa deer. I'm not thinking he's going to be much over his minimum. He'll probably be about a 120. No, not even. 112. A whole 2.9 points above his minimum. But that's alright. We're going to hop back up into the stand and see if anything else shows up. But I'm thinking we're probably going to end up going for a walk. We were down... I like to walk from the lodge and kind of come into this area. Didn't really explore a whole lot down here this hunt for some reason. Typically I go right down to this beach, which can be really good. We'll probably do another hunt and spend some time down there. Or we might even walk from here and then cover this area. A lot of times when I'm not feeling lazy, I'll walk all the way from here down to that beach and then up to here and not bother with the fast travel. And usually I'll walk a little bit further into here, and then if I fast travel, I'll go up into this area. Sometimes this tent, and then I'll hop across the train tunnel up to this tree stand. So we got a lot of options, but for now we're gonna sit here, see if anything else shows up, and then kind of play it by ear from there. That looks like another pretty good stag. So after our little tree stand escapade, I literally crashed like 2 minutes after I picked that other one up. That kind of sucked, and this guy's way bigger than I thought he was, which is going to result in him getting away. Okay. If I was less focused on saying whatever I was saying, I probably would have got that one, but it's okay. Anyway, we're like 20 meters from the lodge. I just started, and I actually had the pointer going, just kind of looking, and he pinged one right away, which I thought was odd. I've never seen a Rusa down here, but he was definitely right, and we're definitely gonna have to go after that, because that was one of the biggest Rusa I've seen in a long time. There he is. We've got him back in our sight. 170 to 200. That might be my, well, I think my biggest is 196. It would take quite a bit for me to beat that, but there is a chance. I think I'm gonna try to take him from there. I think these slugs will be able to do it. Well, I hope that hit him. I really should have let him get a little bit closer, but I didn't feel like trying to track him down again. We'll go see what we got for blood. I'm hoping. Usually a slug is effective to about 75 meters, and that was probably something like 60 to 70. Maybe less. We'll find out when we find him. But we'll check and see what we got for blood right now, assuming that I hit him. These trees might have a little bit bigger hitboxes than I'm giving them credit for, which could have been a problem, but there should have been blood right here somewhere. But I'm not seeing any, which is not a good sign. But that wasn't a fleeing track either, so a little bit confused, but we'll look around. If I missed, I guess we'll just have to try for a third time. Third time's the charm. So I've just gotten another stag call. Well, I've made the decision to try to take this guy with the bow, which might not be that smart, but that actually worked way better than any of my other attempts, so we'll take it. 170 200 inch Rusa deer on the ground. This one might be like actually really big. I was hoping that he had the shot to break 200, but unfortunately with that cap of 200 he's gonna fall just a little bit short. But if he breaks into the 190s, we've got a seriously big Rusa on our hands. Let's see what we got. 180. So not quite in the 190 bracket. So, well, yeah. He's pretty far short, but still a trophy Rusa nonetheless. We'll go ahead and take a picture of that. Alright, so here's our second Rusa trophy shot of the hunt. Looks, again, not that great. I don't really like posing these things. I'm not very good at it. Their heads are kind of hard to control, but anyway, I think we're going to go ahead with that. I don't like that you can't really see his rack, but their antlers have weird hitboxes. I don't really like it. I can like grab it there, but I can't grab it. Oh, now I can grab it up there. But sometimes I can't. Bizarre. Like, see now, well, that's lower. But if I grab it up here, it would make more sense. But anyway, that's my little rant. But that looks pretty good to me. We'll kind of go something like that, I think. Maybe zoom it out a little bit more, change the angle a little bit. Sorry, I got like really picky all of a sudden. I was over it, but now I'm not. Now I gotta make my little adjustments. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And like I said, my best is 196, so he's a little bit short to be making the tax bracket, but we've got, on this red dot, you can kind of see just barely hiding on the side of my hunter mate. We got another stag call over there, so we're gonna make our way that direction and see if we can't call him in. So we finally caught up with that stag that called a while ago, and no surprise, not very big. Definitely not worth the 20 minutes it took me to find it, but it's fine. At least now we know. Once he stops, he should be in range to take him out with the bow. Or I'll just wait till he's there. I think I hear another one behind me, so I'm gonna be quick with this. I'm pretty confident I heard another one hopping over here. Oh. Well, I was right about hearing one. Wasn't looking the right direction. That's another really nice Rusa. Ooh. Didn't see that coming. Thought I'd have a little bit more time to admire him. But apparently not, and there's some females behind us too. Damn, we're getting surrounded here. I can't believe that we found another pretty good Rusa. Usually I don't have this good of luck. They're usually all 120s. I think I've spooked every single one of the big ones we've seen so far this video, but it's fine. I found them all. That's what counts. Knock on wood. I haven't found that last one yet, but to be fair, I think he's probably the smallest of the three. Maybe a little bit bigger than the first one. Definitely not bigger than the last nice one we shot, so not super concerning, but I don't really need to discuss it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find it. Again, knock on wood. So I just about got finished picking up all the females that I dispatched, and I got a male Rusa call coming from this direction, and I'm hearing some noise over there, which I'm assuming is him. We'll see if maybe this game's got another big Rusa deer in store for us. Although my hopes are low. There's always a chance that he's another nice one. There's another female with him too, but as I kind of assumed, he's pretty small. I killed probably 8 or 9 Rusa right here, not counting that one that got away. There was a lot of females in that herd, and it just so happened that they cooperated well. As you can see in chat, I killed that 6 picked up, plus 1 that I wounded that I haven't got yet, plus these 2. That's 9. And then if I get that one, that would have been 10. Pretty productive meadow. Might actually have to put a tree stand in this if this spot turns out to be good in the long run. Well, it looks like we might go 3 for 3. He is on his way back. Now let's see if I can take this one with the bow as well. I don't like the position of that big bush in front of me. That's gonna block some much needed vision in a spot where I'm gonna need to see what he's doing. I might take him with the shotgun just for that reason, given the opportunity. But he's kind of strafing off to this side, which might be helpful to me. If I had an actual rifle, I would take him right there. That was a good shot, but for some reason I decided to only bring a 340, a 454, a shotgun, and the bow, which leaves me no rifle for the species that I actually intended to hunt, but that's fine. We don't need to do things that make sense. That's not necessary. Well, wasn't the greatest shot I've ever made, but he's hit. Oh, that was definitely not the best shot I've ever made. Unless I was aiming for that tree, because I drilled it. That was probably a gut shot, considering the anatomy of a tree. But anyway, that Rusa deer is gonna die. We'll give him about 5 minutes, and then we'll go after him, and hopefully he's down by then. It ended up taking a lot longer for this thing to die than I expected, but as you can see, it did go down with the whole 1 arrow in it. I'm assuming I hit him a little bit lower on the leg than I thought I did, but he looks pretty good. He might actually be mid 160s. 173, I didn't expect that. It's another really nice Rusa deer. We're gonna have to take a picture of that one as well. And there we have it, our photo of our 3rd big Rusa deer of the hunt. We're gonna go ahead and accept that. And we might as well do a little bit more looking around and see if there's another big one hiding around in the woods somewhere. Alright, so I didn't find a 3rd big Rusa, or a 4th one. We found 3. I was looking for a 4th, didn't get 4, so that's 3. Anyway, didn't find another big one, but I was pretty satisfied with our hunt. I think we're gonna end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.